Welcome back, one and all, to the PPC Malta main event. We are, of course, down to our final two.
It must be incredibly demoralizing as a tournament player. At 20 bigs, kind of just handcuffed to the deck some of the time.
Yeah. There's not a lot of joy out of these spots. But you've got 51k locked up, so you take it.
True, yeah.
When the worst you can do is win 50k, you're doing all right.
That's not a bad spot to be in, eh?
Min raise for Savio with Queen 6. And we'll head to a flop. Let's see what that may bring. The ugly looking board for both.
Yes, please, Pappy. Send it with what's the delivery companies that you use out in America, Tyler? To like ship stuff? FedEx, that's it. Ship it on over with FedEx, mate.
Thought you were talking about the food deliveries, like a
That's what I was thinking.
Grubhub or Postmates or something.
Making me hungry now.
They even do it in Barbados. There are a lot of entrepreneurs out there.
All right. Nicely done, Savio. Delayed C-bet. Slow turning of the tide. Perhaps.
Oh, Dems, what do you think about a little Asia golf tour when winter hits Europe this year?
Winter's ski season, my man. Come on now.
Yeah.
Best time of the year.
Go skiing in Japan, mate.
Japan.
Saw Debs posting an awful lot of ski pictures this last winter.
Yeah, it's been good times.
Like he had a good season.
Yeah.
It's the only place he can like comfortably brag. That's why you never see any like golf course pictures or anything, because just in the bin.
Yeah, it was good. It was scary because it looked like it might not happen again this season, but thankfully it did. All right, Hutch. Popping up with Queen Deuce. Savio more than comfortable with this King 9 to see at least 3, you would expect.
Once again, guys, 40 minutes. Now it's looking good. 40 minutes dinner break.
You do have a ton of fold equity jamming here, but maybe a little big. You can see a flop, and you're getting a good price, decent hand to play.
The thing is, it's just too good a hand to rip, isn't it? You don't want to make all the hands you dominate fold.
Yeah.
All the hands that do dominate you, cool. So.
All true.
Unfortunately, that happens sometimes, though. Your opponent spikes the deuce. All right, we check through and we repeat the 7.
Should make both players think their hand is good, I would think.
Yeah. Don't change anything, that's for sure.
Savio could fold to a little bet here, but he might not. Oh, Hutchins still just checking with the deuce.
Little double delayed.
Yeah.
The old one Bieber.
Can he get a butt out of Savio?
Yeah, I feel like I thought he was gonna like just check. He'd kind of like given up the idea of going with it.
I think they're both just going to check it down now. Ooh, looks like Savio made a big bet.
Ooh.
He's targeting better king highs and ace high.
Yeah, unfortunately, this isn't going to work,
wow.
is it?
I mean, he bet 1.25 into 1.6, so it is a big bet.
I thought Savio had checked. This is pretty peculiar because king high just has so much showdown, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think as played, check flop, check turn. It's really difficult to make a pair in heads up, and your opponent's gone somewhat polar with this sizing. And you still have a ton of Jack X in your range as well.
Whoa.
Surely not.
Credit to Savio, this doesn't look like a bluff.
Yeah, well done. Good call.
Good call.
Have to call. We got a pair. We have to call. We have to have a little look. But yeah, the sizing gave him an opportunity to make a mistake.
Or do you buy with 80k, Dempsey?
What would I buy with 80k?
What would be like like a splurge? Because obviously you being the smart man that you are, wouldn't splurge at all. But if you had to splurge off like 10k of it,
That's a good question. Let me dwell on that one.
all right, mate, you take your time.
I don't want to just splurge my splurge. I need to think carefully about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Big old Juicy Meats in the chat would just spin up the 80K. He says, fired into lottery tickets.
We tried that before, didn't we, Tyler?
in a manner of speaking, we have tried that, yes.
Yeah. I think we won, but I think O'Malley just kept the ticket.
Yeah, it does seem like it.
There's a lot of evidence to suggest that, you know, we won that lottery. The thing is, he's rich enough that he's the one person in the world who could like steal $500 million off us, and we wouldn't notice his lifestyle change. So, you and me would be pretty obvious.
Hutchins does not want to see a 3 roll off, and I like the fact that Savio is now leading.
Yeah, it's good to see. A little change in method.
Savio now slowing down. Oh, wow.
All right. Savio with a double up. Not the biggest call I've ever made, but
Comes out firing. 75% pot. That river must have just been the biggest sigh of relief for Savio, the way this heads-up match has been going.
yeah. Oh, yes. It certainly is.
Could be the quickest snap call of his life. That's if Hutchins goes all in.
Yeah, he is. It looks like he is actually trying to decide if there's anything worse that will actually call him, or if he's just free rolling the 5-7.
He's putting it in. Come on, guys.
I have to agree with Tyler. Like, it is one of those spots where
Got to give your opponent a chance to make a mistake.
I think so too. I think I put it in, but I don't. I understand just calling. If you don't think he's calling with a hand like Ace Deuce, then there's no point in doing it. James, are you falling down the stairs? You okay?
Yeah, basically. My monitor went to go to turn itself off after however many hours of no input, and in the effort to stop that happening, I managed to knock my headset off because I'm that coordinated. Well, when he's taking this long, I think you're right. I think he might just call. Yeah.
wow. Show your opponent. Show it so he knows how much you owned him, even though you lost the hand.
Yeah, this is a good time to show.
Oh, bro. Oh, you have to show it there, man. That is just like, okay, I lost the hand.
Yeah.
But I've got this.
The moral win.
Fair play to the kid, though.
Yeah, it was pretty strong.
I'm just like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got a straight ball in, dealer.
Well, great move. Yeah, I would have ripped. Just give my opponent a chance to make a mistake. The way the match has gone, he might make a desperation call. You're left with 3.5. Well, here we go. May well be an all in the call here, boys.
It's a little deeper
Oh,
now.
sorry, 20. Sorry, it's 20 big. Sorry, well, it still might be.
It could be, yeah.
Unlikely, but I was miscounting the blinds there for a second. But...
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to be. Yeah, I mean, it easily could be all in him. Could be open and Hutchins could jam.
I feel like it's nice to have some aces when you call from the big here, and
I agree.
ace 7 seems like a...
Yeah, I don't think this is like a clear cut fist bump get it in type hand.
No. Yeah, nice. I'm going to see a flop. Uh-oh. Ace high board.
Oh boy.
Well, the tide has certainly turned. Maybe we'll be about to see the stacks switch around. Depending on the run out, of course. But it's a pretty clean flop.
Yeah, I don't think there's any real reason to announce your hand just here in Hutchins' shoes. Like, have a really nice hand to obviously just like cool down with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Or at
this is
least
a pure
check.
call in my opinion. Sorry to cut you off there.
No, you're good. You're good.
That's what it'll be, surely. Ace 9-5 rainbow. Cool once here. You see much bigger sizing from Savio on the turn, you'd imagine. Moving bet. Basically a blind on the flop. Think somewhere around 2/3 here, or do we still keep it a bit smaller?
Yeah, I think we want to go on the larger size. Just really punish the. Well, I say punish. Hutchins has done nothing wrong, but just get max value from a 9, especially in a spot like this. And it's also setting up a really natural stack to pot ratio as well.
Yeah.
If we bet like 2 mil, leaves 5 behind, 7 in the middle. But also important to note that Hutchins did say that he had a straight, or he kind of gave off. He insinuated that he had a big hand. And Savio may be aware of that, might size down just to try and keep Hutchins in, seeing as he's capable of getting away from coolers.
We shall see. Right now, no option but to call, you would have thought. Obviously worthy of taking some time, of course, because there are going to be some hands that aren't clear calls that you want to call with. This is not one of them.
Yeah, I can't see any other play being made here. I think it's going to have to be a call. The pot's so big, you could be considering a denial of equity. There's not a lot of hands that you're worried about. But could be something he's considering, just putting it in now so he doesn't have to face a river out of position. I think a call is clearly better.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think jamming really achieves much. Just fold out all the bluffs and...
Here we go then. Of course, there is a card that will end this tournament. That's been offsuit 7, you'd feel. Now that may limit things. It was a
Yeah,
raised
that'll-
pot, so I don't know how much deuce X Hutchins has ever got, but 9 deuce suited, 5 deuce suited. Ace deuce, of course.
And it just pretty quickly
Yeah.
goes check, check. Oh. Hutchins
Oh,
hasn't
he's checked out
acted
a
yet.
turn.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
wow.
Wait,
He's checked out a turn. Savio just checked out a turn. Wow. That that could have some stuff could have happened there, boys.
Yeah. Feels like a genuine mistake.
Yeah.
Love seeing Chris Eubanks in the chat referencing the Hutchins Barmy Army in full swing. And
There we go. You can
I
explain
gotta-
what the Barmy Army is, Tyler. Now you know.
Yeah, I got up close and personal with the Barmy Army in Barbados when the West Indies came out to play England cricket, or England came out to play the West Indies cricket. They took over the town.
The Barmy Army.
Been a while since I've had that reference.
I fit right in with them.
You do in many ways. They probably have the edge on cricket knowledge over you.
They certainly do, but they
They're a
didn't
knowledgeable
really care
bunch.
much.
They're a knowledgeable bunch, though, about cricket. Wow. Here we go. Good game. It's over. Bottom two. I mean, it is over. Let's be honest. It's over. All these chips are going in. They've got the same stack. One of them's going to win the tournament right here.
One would assume.
Unless it comes a 10. 10's the only card that would, I think, change this.
Well, I might get all in right here.
It may well do. Much I think Hutch would call the check raise. But let's see. 1.5 in there. We do have only 10x pot behind, so.
Pop it up to what? 2.2? Call it a day?
Yep. This is so funny as well when you've just done a deal and suddenly. I mean, this doesn't matter because Hutch has got such a strong 10, but you've just done a deal and suddenly someone starts check raising. You just convince yourself, they're probably just messing around now anyway. It's so much easier to get it in. Not that this would go in anyway, but.
Yeah, the flush draws are much more likely to get it in after a deal.
Yeah.
That's very true. That's very. YOLO!
No, they'll double check. Yep, I have flop bottom 2. I might have heard you, Henry. He's made you a liar by 50k, Henry, I think.
It's alright, mate. I'll sleep.
Now, this isn't for Hutch, guys. We, I assume we're still pretty deep. I mean, limp pot. Are we just cool here?
I kind of like putting it in because if you are getting check raised by a hand like Queen 10 or Jack 10, there's a lot of cards that are going to scare them off. Denying equity to a hand like Ace 5 is fine too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that.
Probably just going to get it in against the flush. I don't think they're going anywhere, but I mean, you got enough.
Yeah, I think there's worse 10x to get value from, and yeah, like you already said, there's plenty of draws that we want to protect against.
He's just going to call. I might make this, I think. Well, so huge pot, 6 million chips in the mid. Bar a scary card. There are plenty of those.
It always just comes like 9-9, doesn't it?
Comes a red 9. I think it is game over. The spade could slow things down here. Well, there we go. There's the queen of spades. It's a pretty grim card for both to see. Savio feeling a bit vulnerable out position. We check raise, get called on this flop, and spade rolls off. I'm on the flop. He's thinking 10 deuce 4. This is beautiful. Just put some nonsense out there, like a little red 8, and I'll potentially win the tournament. But you put the queen of spades down, and things get a lot more difficult.
Hutchins
Very
is gonna like
insane.
that.
Yeah, like a bit more of a blocking size now, isn't it?
I still think Hutchins could go broke here, you know. Actually, no. Given the way they've played up until now, maybe not.
The small size here might keep Hutchins involved. Oh,
Wow.
head down.
Sicko.
Wow.
Sicko. Go on, kid.
Good fold.
Get it done.
I would call that. That's right. It means I was
Wow.
More TBC coming in with the question that really matters for those that weren't with us last night. In fact, Henry, were you with me at this point, or was this when Jack was in the booth?
Yeah, past 2 a.m. It was this time last night.
No, but he wants to know which room Godzilla would keep his PPC trophy in. I don't know if you.
Oh
were,
yeah,
if
yeah.
you were
That
involved in the Godzilla chat, or that was Jack. I can't remember.
it was me that started it.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right.
Wow, thanks, mate.
That's right.
Jeez, glad you.
Is this the opening line of a joke? I don't understand.
Oh, we had a long. I did a lot of research yesterday into Godzilla. Don't really know how it all began, but oh, here we go. Top pair for Savio, overs and flush draw for Hutch in a raised pot.
My friend James Dempsey would say, "It's over, folks. This is it. It's all going in right here."
All right, it's going in here, Tyler. It's all over. It's not all over because the chips might just switch around.
Could be all over.
I think Hutch has come all this way to miss this.
650.
Thank you, Warlord. Exactly. If you keep calling it, it's all over. Eventually, you'll be right. Exactly. He may be over here. Who knows? 650 the bet from Hutch. Does Savio just take this upstairs?
Yeah. Again, one of those types of hands that don't really want to see many runouts that you're going to be happy to cool down with. Getting a bit of protection from a hand like this makes sense. And Hutch is gonna need help.
It's not the hardest hand to hit, though. See, they're 51% favourite.
And you could be up against smaller flush draws. You could possibly get a fold from a raise here. I think Hutchins probably got to just put it in.
Right. And king high. I think king high draw would just pile in.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point, Tyler. The fold equity of jamming, I think, leans me towards wanting to pile this in. Even if we just pick up the hand right here, right now, like 20% of the time, which is probably more than that. It's a huge pickup, back up to 10 mil.
I'm all in.
Just move it all in.
Like,
Maybe a little shake of the head, but 5 mil more. We're playing.
I like the reaction though. You can see it as he's like, "Oh no, why'd I raise?"
Yeah. Makes the call. We're flipping for the trophy. Savio has a life behind, of course, covering his opponent. Hutch will need to hit to stay alive.
To be honest, I'm tired.
Does seem fair.
We're so short, I think.
Who's it going to be? Well,
Oof.
there we go.
That's one way to do it.
Savio's still alive, of course. 7. We'll get him home. Otherwise, the stacks will switch once more. They do. Savio down to 10. Hutch up to 15. Right where they were when they did the deal, gents, I think. It was exactly this spot. Tyler.
More TBC asking the important questions.
Well, Tyler, obviously, there's some name hands in Hold'em that the people aren't so aware of, and I have tried to spread the love on this very channel before about the barking shark. I think I've confused Henry a couple of times with the barking shark.
You do love the barking shark.
I've been waiting for someone to have the barking shark today, and it just hasn't happened.
It's always making stuff up, mate. That's why.
The blinds up 4-8. Is that right? Wow. Okay.
The barking shark is a really good one because it really does look like it after you hear it. Because the 3 looks like a barking mouth, and the 7 is clearly a shark fin. So the 7-3 is a very good barking shark. But you don't know it until you hear it. Like no
Until
one
you see
sees
it.
it.
You need to see it. The barking shark. Savio turning a 10. Sends it on over to Hutch. Hutch declines the opportunity to have a stab. Checks back. And well, Savio might get a blind here. Might get more than a blind.
Yeah. You can get the whole 1.8 or 2 million that he's going to bet here. I think Hutch is going to find a call with King High.
I just want to see a pot size bet, boys. That's all I'm asking for.
I mean, he is only targeting a 4 in King High, so he is probably going to go small.
800.
Got him.
Let's get the 1 blind.
Savio regaining the chip lead. They switched it around a couple of times, a little 3-2 chip lead. Hutchins started off with the lead when they started looking at numbers.
Henry, I have another named PLO hand for you.
Oh, yeah.
It only,
Go on.
it only works in a 4-color deck because you need blue and green suited queens. Because if you have blue and green suited queens, you have the Zoe Saldana because she was blue in Avatar and green in Guardians of the Galaxy.
My word. He's
Hey.
lost it.
That's really good.
It is quite
You
good.
kind of have to be a sci-fi movie nerd fan a little bit to get it. But
Yeah. I mean, I never heard of her, but I'm familiar with the film.
Oh, she's amazing, mate. Yeah,
she is great.
Oh, all in from Savio from the button with the 7-6 suited. Hutch makes the
Hello.
very, very simple call with the queens. Well, they're green and blue. I've just learned about this.
9.2. Actually, not including that.
Yeah, 9.2.
Guess
that's
it works in
been
Hold'em
already
too.
in that. So
Yeah,
here
I was
we
about
go.
to say. Don't count out just yet.
A 7. Got 2
Bad
outs.
reason.
You know, that second ace really slowed it down.
Just a 7 for Savio, but at least he's live Hunter's River. 7 to win the title. If not, he'll be 5-1, 4-1 underdog, pardon me. And that is the situation. Hutch up to 20 mil. Back to where they started the heads-up match. Some time ago. And, well, Savio with just, what, 5 or 6 blinds left. It's going to be a little bit harder maybe this time to get back into it. I can't believe, Tyler, you told me that story and then there we go. There they are.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
On point.
Well, yeah.
It's incredible. I've been waiting for the barking shark all day. You get this first hand, and yours is specific to 2 exact cards.
That is special.
No, here we go. King 9 for Savio. Ace 8 for Hutch. We're seeing 5.
Seems like it should be enough here.
The boys in the background have got the beers out. Everyone's ready to go celebrate. He's live. He's our man Savio.
2 live cards.
60-40 for the PPC Malta title.
A handsome trinket.
It is a beautiful little trinket. Tyler Patterson approved. It's Hutch taking the trophy back to the UK. So far, so good. Deuce, deuce, jack. Savio can, of course, pick up some additional with a queen or a 10. Otherwise, it will be a king or 9 required as we head to the turn. 1 safe card away from victory. Looks up. Fingers and toes crossed. And he does it. Hutch falls to the floor. He falls to the floor.
Love it. Great
Savio,
An
reaction.
absolute legend.
I think these two very much worthy of being the final 2 in today's tournament. They both played fantastically well on this
Wow.
final.
In for
Yeah,
109,
cool.
Yeah,
out
exactly.
for 74,000. What a boss.
It is exactly that. Ollie Hutchins in for 109. Out with the trophy. There we go. You can tell, boys, it means stuff. It means a lot.
Yeah. Great reaction.
Huge payday. So 61K, I believe, in the chop. additional 13, and the trophy, which may in the years to come mean a little bit more.
Yeah, casual 680 buy-ins. What a lad.
And I'll be honest, I'm not sure how long we've got left to the end of this, so I just want to thank you, Tyler, again for coming in once more to help us out with commentary on this event.
Yeah, sure. Good times. Nice to meet you, Henry. I'll see you around, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, it's a ton of fun, man. Really appreciate the banter and the lightheartedness of it all.
Yeah, fun times.
And yeah, shout out to Oliver, by the way. Like, I really feel like he pulled off a clutch final table performance, especially given that he had chip leader on his left, 6, 7, 8-handed, and just really waited it out and took his spots. And yeah, amazing story, obviously, to turn 109 into a trophy and a very healthy 5-figure score.
Yeah, change gears just at the right time. There you go, confirmation of the earlier payouts for those who weren't here. Jin Chung Yu, 30k, Massimo Rossi 20. Wow was the fan favorite at the time, out in 5th, and Federico out in 6th. And of course, those payouts, but the original payouts not reflecting the deal that was done. Well, Henry, cheers again to you. Another fantastic festival in the can for us here on the Party Poker channel.